So, on this We Can Do It Wednesday, I'm going to outline for you 7 real life money keeping tips that have actually and absolutely worked every single time for me. Now, I'd like to share them with you. Back in a minute. Jan from New York City. My channel name is Jan from New York City Saves Money, and I truly, truly love helping people like yourself keep some more of your own hard-earned money. Going to share some 7 things that I do, will do, and probably always do to keep some more of my own hard-earned money. Yeah, 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 yeah. The first thing that I like to do is pay myself first. Why? Yeah, 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 yeah. When the income comes in, the first person I pay is me. Why? Does that sound selfish? Yeah, 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 it might. But you know what? It is essential. Be sure to pay yourself first. What does that mean? Put some money away in savings. Make sure you do that. Because if you don't do that, who's going to do that? Just saying, just saying. You start small, but do it all the time. You'll get the hang of it. That is the essence of my channel, to help people know that they can save, and then to inspire anyone who has never saved to give it a whirl. You might be happily surprised. Next, cash in my change jar. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All year long, what I like to do, and I know a lot of people for convenience put everything on a piece of plastic. Not me. See, that's the part of me that's still old fashioned. I have one leg in the old fashioned world, and I have another leg in the modern world, which is why I'm sitting here on my home studio computer and I'm making a broadcast globally at home. That's the modern world. But old fashioned Jan likes to break money with real money and get change back. Why do I do that? So I take the remainder of the change, and at the end of the day, I enter it into what? My change jar. Can I tell you something? I have had some really good results doing that. You might too. Sometimes I do it on a 2 times a year basis. Sometimes I like to cash in the change, let's say 6 months in, like in June, and then do it again in December. But sometimes I just let it ride all the way till November. And guess what that becomes? You got it. Christmas money. Just saying, for spending or for keeping, whatever I want to do with it. So don't undermine change jars. Just saying, just saying. Next, I like to keep a sinking fund ahead of time. What is a sinking fund? A sinking fund is basically, you know, you're going to be paying something and you're looking ahead to the future. You know that that money is going to go down or sink. Henceforth, the name sinking fund. Yay. I like to do that with taxes because we all know at the end of the day, most of us pay taxes. Just saying, just saying. So I like to look ahead. If you're self employed, yeah, 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 got to pay taxes. Just saying, just saying. All right, next. I reserve eating dinner outside, or definitely breakfast or anything outside, for an extremely special occasion. I do not make a habit of dining out. For me, this works. Now, I know that many people listening to frugal channels or viewing frugal videos have heard the don't eat out thing a dozen times or more. Why? Because it works. Did you ever sit down? Let's say you do eat out just for the fun of it. Totally for the fun of it, even if you are a person of means, just for the fun of it, add up approximately how much do you spend on dining out per week. Then multiply that by 4 and arrive at an approximate answer. Some people will be shocked and amazed to realize, they eat out way more than their affordability, which is why they don't have the ability to live within their means, or better than that, below their means. Below their means. So for me personally, I reserve eating out for a special occasion, and better still, if someone else invites me to do it. But in general, I don't even push the eating out for the special occasion. That's the frugal side of me. I'm sorry. I'm just saying the truth. But this is how I get to live below my means, and I get to pay me every single month. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, the fruits of our labor, it pays off if you do these things consistently. Now, I'm going to continue on in a minute, but I just want to say this, okay? I just want to say this. Everything that I just mentioned, is it earth shattering? I don't think so. Here's another thing that's not earth shattering. You should consider doing the following. Times I forget to remind people, if they're interested in more videos like this one, to subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to hit the what? Notification bell, so you stay in the loop. Just saying, just saying. All right. So definitely keeping the eating out to a low. Next, grocery shopping list. When I do my outside grocery shopping, many times I like to order from, let's say, Amazon, order my groceries, fresh groceries that way. But when there are times that I do actually in person shopping, I sit down and I create a grocery list. See, I know the geography of my grocery store, so I create a list in aisle order. Why do I do that? Well, number one, it's a time saver. It makes things more efficient. But there's another sneaky reason to do that. What's that, Jan? I save money, because by doing that, it helps me really stick to the list. Because if I went through aisles one, two, and three, and then all of a sudden I get tempted to get something else, I'm not going to go back to aisle number one. I don't care, even if it's on sale, because I personally want to stick to my list. Now, other people, that may be arguable about bypassing a sale, but not all sales are good for you. Not all sales mean it's something that you like. And I'm not going to go over budget. That's me. I'm just saying what worked for me. Other things may work for other people, but I'm sharing what has worked for me. Me. Next, I believe in staying laser focused on my family's needs. And this I look back on fondly when my little girl was growing up. And like when you shop for more people in the household, I stayed laser focused, and I still do, stay laser focused on my family's needs. I do not follow the crowd or food trends just to be trendy. What am I proving, and to whom, and to why? And who really cares? Do I have to buy the trendiest food just because you hear a lot about it on a TV network, for example? Not really. I stay trendy at home with the food that we love. This is where I'm a little bit old fashioned, and I get what is needed. Truly, in fact, I really, really am a no frills, practical person. And that reminds me of a bonus thing to mention. Because I am a no frills practical person, I am happy asked with practical gifts. If people purchase practical gifts for me, no one has to get me a gift. Don't get me wrong. But when someone gives me a gift, I'm not interested in frou-frou gifts. I much rather get a practical gift, like a gift card, for example, of which I could figure out what to do with. Just saying, just saying. This is the truth. I like practical gifts. All right. Next, going out to the movies. No. Going out to the movies is not part of my life. I much rather go to view a live theatrical performance. Now, I'm not necessarily saying that I'm going to go to a Broadway theater show, although I have done that a number of times in my life, but that's not going to be an oftentimes thing because that is very expensive. But let's say a local theater with students is offering a discounted play. I love to watch live theater. For me, going to a theater means just that. Going to a theater to watch a live performance. For me to spend good money on tickets to watch a film in a crowded theater, I'd rather be home in the comfort of my armchair to do that. If I'm going to oh gosh, I can't talk today. Need more caffeine. If I'm going to view a film, why should I pay a lot of money and view a film in a crowded theater? No. If I'm going to do that, I am going to view live theatrics. That's the way I look at it. And not even for the full price either. Any way I could get a discount, that's my way. And these things are not hard to do. You just have to be mindful and look it up if you are so interested. Just saying, just saying. So for me, going to expensive movies outside is a no-no, and I'm not interested in it anyway. Furthermore and beyond, they end up on TV or somewhere else that you can access it streaming not so long afterwards. Just saying. Next, buy better quality items, but get them at a discount at a secondhand store. Keep in mind, those are good quality items and they're new to you. They may be used or secondhand, whatever way you want to do it, say it, refurbished, whatever way you like to say it. To you, that item is new to you. So who cares? Am I worried about what the Joneses think? Not really, because I don't think the Joneses could care less about what I'm thinking. You know that phrase, keeping up with the Joneses, okay? I'm just saying, just saying. Too many people worry too much about keeping up with the Joneses, the latest trends. I am not going to be involved in worrying myself to death over silly things like the trendiest colors, trendiest styles. I look for durability. I guess that's because I really am a frugal person that enjoys practical things. So for me, all of this works. And you know what? I really think that all of us should really take a minute and think more like this lady does. Amazing, fantastic day. Don't forget to come back every single Monday through Friday at midnight for the Instant Coffee with Jan show. Keep in mind, I have another show, and it's called the No Frills Video Show. It's more than a minute and less than five for those people that like to listen to shorter videos and get great messages. But idealistically, I wouldn't mind if you listen to both types of shows. Have a great day, everybody. Take good care. Bye bye.